What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back. I don't know why Kizar's suddenly squatting down like that. So where we left off, the plan was to go to the Spirit Temple in the Tidal Plains. And I actually had started recording, walked inside there. Turns out it's a dungeon that you just have to fight through until you die. Everything inside of it was level 60. I played for like 10 minutes and was like, all right, this isn't going to happen. Look at her practicing her fishing, Jesus. So anyway, the temple, it's very much a post-game type thing, so we're just not going to worry about that right now. If you check in the playlist, you'll find a stream. We went on a stream and knocked out a bunch of the training ground stuff. So solo battle, I couldn't get past a couple of the advanced, but for most people, I ended up knocking out at least their basics. Some of them I did get advanced on. Lol, I got it. Kisara got it. Dolahim, I came close, but couldn't bring it home. And then group battle, we knocked out everything except for the level 51. But so the big reward here, of course, is I have new outfits for everybody, which is cool. So going to outfits, Alphin with the gold sin cleaver. Really like this because, you know, it's gold and black. It's kind of similar to the copper, but not as, I don't know, not as heavy. So I like that a lot. Law has red wolf. We go Dolahim with that. Lunar inherited coat there. Noble Azure there, and then Decoy Guardsman armor. We also have the Knight Guardsman armor, the black that I was already wearing. But yeah, we're gonna rock all the new outfits for a little bit. And actually, now that we know that those temples are something that I can't handle, instead we are going to jump our way on over to the wharf, and we're actually going to just continue on with the main quest. So I have the temples. I mean, I'm assuming the others are also level 60. There's also that Phantom Flower quest that was 54, and I think that's it for stuff. Yeah, Owl Force is still ongoing. That's a tower. That's ongoing. That's a tower. That's a rare thing, right? Yeah, that Shinesfall area. So anyway,
back in familiar territory.
Let's go talk to the dude, get this underway. Which we are going to do them. I'll just have to wait until I'm a higher level, because right now I'm like 37, so I was getting spanked.
Well, if it ain't the Blazing Sword and his merry crew.
Mahavar? I can't believe you're still alive.
Course I am. If you landlubbers can make it out of that sinking ship alive, ain't no reason an old sea dog like me wouldn't too.
Yeah, but that wave hit hard. I'm glad to see you're okay. Sorry we put you in so much danger back there.
All water under the bridge at this point. You helped make one of my life's dreams come true. The ship, on the other hand, she took a bit of a beating, though, I'll admit.
Really? What happened to it? It looks fine to me on the outside.
She's fine now, but she was in rough shape when I made it back here. Engine chamber gave up the ghost. Without a lot of options, I decided to talk to the head honcho of the Dark Wings and see if he could help at all. And wouldn't you know it, Crazy Fool sent over Renin engineers to help. Can you believe it?
Renin?
Yep. Said they came from Menancia. They were real professionals. Did what they needed to and didn't give me guff or anything. I was damn near floored.
So they did the work themselves. Good on them.
Well, they did a bang-up job, because she's better than ever now. Speaking of which, I take it she's why you're here?
Yes. We need to get out on the ocean, and fast. When can we set sail?
Give the man a minute to think it over, Alphin. He hasn't even said yes yet.
It's all right, little lady. I'm a man of the sea. I'll gladly help. Hop aboard, folks.
Very sparkly over here.
This thing already looked plenty huge from afar. Seeing it up close makes it really hit home.
I didn't expect the journey to go so smoothly. I figured the Renins would send something to sink us.
Maybe they didn't think we had the nerve to come.
Somehow I kinda doubt that.
It's entirely possible they don't see us as a threat.
What do you mean?
that they think they're beyond our reach. Still, this structure is quite the unusual sight. Truth be told, never seen anything like it.
You're right. It doesn't look like the buildings on Lenegis at all. Or like any Renan structure for that matter.
It's weird. It doesn't feel like the kind of thing that has people inside either. Yeah, it's definitely something creepy. What the hell is it even made of?
I don't know. It's not mechanical or biological, but it's definitely alive in some way.
What was that?
I'm okay. It's nothing.
Well, what do we do now?
We have to stop this thing from siphoning off all of Dahna's astral energy. That means finding the core and smashing it to bits.
Okay, but look at the size of it. I don't know if we'll find the core just wandering around.
Good point. Can anyone get a read on the astral energy around us? Any kind of a sign?
There's a rather enormous flow of energy moving directly upwards. If we wish to follow it, we'll have to do some climbing.
Why is she freaking out?
Rinwell?
Over there?
Hey, what's up with you?
Huh?
You okay? What happened?
Man, that gold armor looks so good.
I'm not sure. When I was reaching out to the astral energy, I thought I heard a voice.
A voice?
Yeah. I couldn't make out any words, but it sounded like it wanted me to come to it.
This seems like a trap, right?
It's not a trap.
How can you tell?
Listen, I don't know why, but when it spoke to me, I knew it wasn't hostile.
It's the voice of the planet.
What do you think?
It could well be a trap. However, it's also our only real option short of wandering aimlessly about.
Let's trust Rinwell on this.
You sure?
Yeah.
It beats the alternative, I guess. What did I say? Sheesh, it's like walking on eggshells around here.
Sometimes you have to choose your words more carefully, Law.
Huh? Oh, right.
Increase normal attack limit. Hey, crossblade. I'd probably go for strength and magic charge next. Which, by the way, we picked up a bunch of new stuff doing all the arena. Where was... Okay, this one. We got easier overlimit and void flash on Alphen. Law we already had. I don't remember what his was. We picked his up a while ago. Dolahim got... I think this is the one. No, doesn't sound right. Cure and Sonic Spear. Where did we get for Dolahim? I've had Demon's Lance. Well, either way, doing those quests, everybody got a thing. I think this might have been hers. No, Gusty Girl was a different thing. What did she get? Unbeatable Mage, probably increase art casting and resiliency. I think this was the one. Shion got a thing. Oh, easier. That's overextension limit. Yes. We already picked up Explosion. Let's get Last Shot. And then Kisara got one as well. Strength and Guard Ignition. That's the chef one. Where's it at? This one, Guard Vengeance. Galapedia. No, that was from that quest. Here we go. This Indomitable Golden Lion, which has a Strength and Guard Ignition and Light Spear, which we're saving up for. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna be playing. If you tune into the stream, you'd obviously see it, but I've gotten really good at all the other characters, so we will pull out some of the other characters for a bit, kind of show off what they are capable of now that we have their their move sets down. Kisara I was just destroying with. Rinwell I got really good with. Rinwell and Shion in particular, I got a lot better at using them. Rinwell, probably this thing that just looked like a giant spine we were walking down. Rinwell, though, has some really crazy stuff that I was not aware of. She has, like, hidden arts. Like, you can put various combos together and do arts that just aren't on the list. The Wedge. It does look like a, like, I don't know, very body-like. It's a spine.
I see that the interior of the wedge is every bit as strange and unusual as the exterior. Intriguing.
If I didn't see it come from Lenegus, I wouldn't believe it was Renan. Just what's with this place?
Yeah. Yeah, it's all twisty and lumpy. Whatever it's all for, I'm stumped.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
On your knees. Take this!
We're going in!
Talon Hurricane! Looks up! Begin!
In front of right here! I got you! The wolf!
On guard!
Take it up! Hold on to your heart. Here I come!
No dawn shall break this night. Take this! Reflect on thy sin.
Attack me, you broke bitch.
Now I'm real mad! Inferno crossing!
We managed to turn the tide!
For now, the things...
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
This one's mine!
Shine!
This one's mine!
Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Don't
suffer in silence!
This one's mine! I owe you one for that!
Came between heaven and earth!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Heal my weary companion.
I'll take you all on!
I feel like fighting bosses instead of Kisara so you can get the counterattacks.
A whirling struggle!
On guard!
Winds of heaven! First force! Inferno!
Thank you for that.
Well, let's get back into it!
I'm ready to go!
Came between heaven and earth! Magic is there! Divine!
Rending you apart!
Glacial fire!
Going...
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Quite necessary when creating weapons.
First charm.
We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Yeah!
Pull out go to Rimwell. So check this out, right? So the first thing I'll talk about with Rimwell, you can multi-charge. I thought you can only double charge, but we can charge spread up to Ice Lancer, up to Whirlpool by just, you know, pocketing it twice. So we go spread, pocket, spread, pocket, spread. We get title. So fun one, if we go air thrust, pocket it, do it again to go up to crossblade, and then do spread. We get a giant water Kamehameha. That one's pretty dope. If we do spread twice, and then you go Holy Lance. It's basically Frozen Lance and Holy Lance together. You get this thing. And now, the fun one, you go Burning Strike. Oh, Burning Strike we can go up to 3 times to drop out Explosion. That's the, I love Explosion, it's such a badass spell. But we didn't even do the best one. Next combat we'll do the best one. I would actually consider this to be, like the best setup in terms of casting arts for Rimwell. Real fast, just to show that. You can combo into almost all of your abilities with this with this particular setup. The air thrust, burning strike, spread, and then on your secondary, Holy Lance, Divine Saber, and then you actually have one that's open, so I put sharpness there, but you could do whatever you wanted here, it doesn't matter. But doing this gives you access to all of the main wind abilities. You can go up to Cyclone. This will let you go all the way up to Tidal Wave. This will let you go all the way up to Explosion. You can combine that and that to get Maelstrom, which is hidden. You can combine that and that to get that big light ball that was hidden. And then you can combine Burning Strike and Divine Saber to get one more hidden that we'll show you in just a second. I mean, you don't have access to... There's only a couple things. Like, you can't do Arrow Squall or Gusty Nail. Besides that, though, you're good on pretty much everything. Obviously, we don't use any of our melee stuff, and we're never going to be using Thunderblade, but Thunderblade sucks anyway, so I don't worry about that. So yeah, these are really the only two that you don't have access to with this setup, is the Arrow Squall, Gusty Nail, and then, like I said, Thunderblade, which blows anyway. So, let's continue along with some stuff to fight up ahead. I didn't know the spell was in the game. It's one of my favorites.
Little help!
So you go Burning Strike, pocket it, and then Divine Saber. Boom, 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 boom.
In here!
Oh, now I'm real mad.
Go get it! A banana, let's go! Divine Savior! You get the gist.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
That probably cleans that fight up. Meteor Storm does like just massive amounts of chunking.
Sprightlier than before.
Let's lead out with... We'll leave with the... Well, if I'm gonna use her, let me swap over to... What's the button to change? There we go. Use Shion next. Shion actually has some pretty cool stuff. I've actually gone ahead and done some very extensive reworking of their abilities.
It through here to send to Lenegus?
So just to show that. So going to the list, I have Shion focusing on her gunshots and her healing and her bombs. I don't have her doing any of her casting stuff. If she's casting, I want her healing. Law gets everything. Dolahim, I did the opposite. I took away his melee capabilities, but I left him with all of his casting spells because he has a lot of stuff that's, you know, darkness focused. That's really good. Rinwell, I took away her melee abilities, so now she spends all of her time focusing on actually doing casting. Kisara and Alphen, of course, I leave everything that's on.
It looks like it.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Hold together, just a little longer.
Thanks for the sympathy.
Get it together. We need you informed.
You're mine.
Glacier, may 1,000 gales carry you to dread. Glacier, crush all. Leave the enemy's arms to me.
No complaints here.
I'm out of ammo.
Paralyzed people there.
Sorry, I didn't want to put you out.
What are friends for if we can't depend on one?
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
Do it! Kisara, go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
And I actually have some of the casting on her for when I'm using her
Is this as
myself.
valuable as I think it
but
is?
I don't like the AI bothering with the casting. I'd rather the AI focus on her gun abilities. Which actually, I could take those and swap them on. Let me see. So if I didn't want, I mean, these I just kept the 3 big ones: Ray, Ice, Tornado, and Explosion, which are all really decent arts. But since she doesn't have the ability to speed up her casting, really,
Delicious piece of cake.
I don't feel like she's really the.
Swallow dance! A scream bathed in blood.
Fire. She can do water.
I shall provide assistance.
Or she can do wind. Her aerial capabilities are honestly kind of crazy.
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. A wailing banshee of lightning. I'm out of ammo. We're in the home stretch, guys.
What she said? Eyes on the prize.
That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me?
If it's in the sky, it's mine. I'll clear the impact.
And she's actually really, really crazy when she's in the air.
Air pressure! Ripping you apart!
Winds of heaven!
Air pressure!
I think I'm getting stronger.
This seems strange. Like it should be among creatures you'd find in a forest.
Cut it out! I don't need to hear that. It's gotta be man-made, right?
Were it so, it would not be any easier to predict. Remain vigilant.
They got me flanked!
I do like Ice Tornado just because I don't think Rainbow doesn't have access to that or Ray.
None shall escape my judgment. Ray! A whirling struggle by the power of flame.
Like you can see her explosion cast is
See what happened
super,
there, you
super
crossed me.
long. It's
Shouldn't
just
have
like,
done that.
come on!
Did you hear it?
But explosion is such a nasty spell. But I think a big part of it is honestly, Rinwell just does so much more damage with her spells. Let me look at some of her things. Gravitas Field, Annihilation, and Scion Instant. Those all seem like they're pretty good. Let's try these.
One more time. I'll tear you apart.
Oh yeah, that black gravity shot. I like that thing. I've seen her do that a couple times.
Burn strike!
Right. A whirling struggle.
Already on it!
Instance and AoE.
Annihilation.
Oh, that's kind of cool. She just does a sweep and just raise everything. I don't know how I feel about Scion Instant being an AoE. Annihilation was good. Gravitas Field is good. Slides and fires into the ground, causing an explosion that launches the enemy into the air. Kicks the enemy into the air and then shoots them. Let's try Lunar Corruption. Tried that, and then we have our bombs and all of our healing. Ray, Ice, Freeze Lancer, Spread, Explosion, Flare, Tornado, Burning Strike. Yeah, we'll try that out.
There's always room for improvement.
Yeah, but once you've unlocked a bunch of Shion stuff, she's actually pretty fun to play as. Especially now that I have access to...
Raging Cascade. I'm only getting started. Lunar Corruption. Raging Cascade.
Alright, not sure I like that. Let's try the other one, Lunar Blast. See how that works.
They got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours!
There for the stockpile. Explode. Radiant here. My ally. Attack. Take your mug. Lightning.
Her toxicity thing sucks ass.
It's over. Into the shadows. Hold on to your art. Thank you. Go home.
I only did what any other would.
I think you're nicer than you let on. Your mug. Radiant light.
Eat this!
Here I go. Now.
Shower!
I
Radiant
never
light!
fit.
Force of regeneration!
Oh, now I'm real mad.
Regenerate!
Purge malevolence. That's wonderful. Sleep now.
I'm ready!
She's really good at targeting weaknesses too.
Burn strike!
I don't know, I like the two. Maybe I'll keep on one cast. Intermediate Light Art, Heavens of Light Beams, or Ice Tornado. It's actually interesting that she can do light. Isn't light magic supposed to be only available to the Dahnans? I guess if I'm playing as her, I could keep on one heal, just so that if I'm using her and I need to throw out a heal, I can do it.
And together they are but a breezy ease.
Wait, that doesn't sound right. I won't forgive you. Raging Cascade.
In a bind?
Get you out of the way.
Leave the agile ones to me.
Hey, when did I get so popular?
Pesky airborne.
I'll crush you!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here, let me help.
There!
First aid!
Do it! I'm just getting... Demons descend! Flashing fang! Easy!
Way to go! Here, let me help.
Can you take it?
Which one did I... Okay, I may cure his top as well.
Sleep now.
All good things come to you.
Zephyr Trident! Repeat storm! Who wants to die next? Celestial!
I'm ready! I'm on it!
Kizara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Red lavender, very nice. Okay. Let's see what awaits us. Well, actually, let me gobble it up. Everything goes to Alphen. Let me swap to do law for a bit.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
Bright stone.
Oh, man.
So law was already pretty straightforward in how to play. One thing I've noticed is that he actually gets access to a second level of awakening. I don't know when I first found this, but
These fists have got your name on them!
There with the others.
Painful arrow! I'm on a roll now!
We're cleaning house.
Let me... I'll crush you!
if you pay attention to him though, his hands go from like a white and blue lightning to a yellow lightning. And right now we're in blue mode, and as long as I can keep this chain going, there we go, now we're in the yellow mode.
Let us follow to the fray!
This ends now.
Like honestly, I think Law has the potential to probably outclass even Alphen with enough practice on him. The other thing is his self-heal is actually like really crazy. I put that on, that's what let me get through that challenge. But I usually have Dark Wind. Yeah.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
No choice! No further! First try!
Take that!
You're done!
Raging passion!
Begin! Come on! First strike! A steal!
Sleep now.
Watch it pop! Come on! First strike! Come and get it! Shine! Radiant light! Step regeneration! Regeneration! Super slow dance!
Why, thank you, your lordship.
And will you lay down your life for your lord?
Well, I mean, hey, let's not be hasty. Now you see what I can do.
In here.
You're mine!
Helen
Come on, roll now!
It's
the time!
Eat this! These fists have got your name on them.
May a thousand gales tear you to shreds.
First strike!
I'm ready. Eat Bridwell. Demons descend.
Flashing fang!
I think I'm getting stronger.
Oh, yeah? Think you could beat me at arm wrestling?
When have I not beaten you?
Right.
Oh my
I'll
god.
just go on ahead then.
Oh wow. Dude is just getting shamed. What have I not beaten you? Oh man. Stamina ring. Half the AG cost of an art when cast. Letting especially lucky
The
casters.
design of this
That's kinda
equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Spiral 1, so there's another thing there. Spiral 1, that's where we... Hang on. Wedge, Spiral Run, Outer Crust. And then we went Spiral 1. And then... Oh, Spire 2, and then we went up. Wait. That was the little thing, and then we got up to spiral 3. Okay. Yeah, okay. And so we go back to spiral 1, but we can go up somewhere, or there's a side area. Okay. Well, looking at the wedge at least, and the zones, I'd imagine we're getting pretty close to being through this. So we're probably going to be coming up on the central core and the boss, whatever that is. Let's wrap up. We'll continue this along in the next part, and I will see you all then.